Well, 19 wins on the trot and another step on the way to Wembley.
Yeah, listen, the main thing out of it was the result. The performance was probably not quite what we were looking for, and we weren't quite at it today for whatever reason. I think the early goal sort of settled us down, and I thought that would be the start of us actually shifting the ball quite quickly. But maybe we should credit Haughmond, because they come and really did a job on us. They worked extremely hard. They credit to their club today. I thought they were, they really give us a game, and they didn't give in at all at any point. And I think finally in the end, probably just a little bit more quality in the end was the difference on the day. It certainly wasn't the work rate, which has been one of our strong points recently, so it certainly wasn't that today. But I think it was maybe that little bit of quality at the end.
When you were 3-1 up, there was an incident in the area which...
Yeah, I've seen them given this year. I've seen them given. I've seen them not given, but I've seen them given as well. And we don't do ourselves any favours. The goal was poor from start to finish. Okay, the keeper's taken the cross. We didn't block the keeper when he come out. We were 2 for 2, which we shouldn't have been on the halfway line. We let the ball bounce, which we shouldn't have done. And then there's a little bit of confusion between the keeper and the two lads that are there. And in the end, we tried our best to keep it out, but it wasn't to be. And like I said, on another day, the penalty's given, makes it an interesting final 15-20 minutes, but it wasn't to be. So we've rode our luck a little bit today, and because we haven't played well, and we've played okay, but we haven't played great, but we've done enough to get through to the next round, and that's what the aim is at the start of the day.
An extraordinary crowd again today.
Yeah, phenomenal. It doesn't surprise me one bit. Like I said, I think they've got behind us today. They certainly, when it went 3-1 and it got a little bit quiet and they nearly had the penalty, or they had the penalty shout, that was when the crowd kicked in, and they were fantastic again today. And like I said, hopefully, they brought a great crowd over as well. They had both sides as well, so I thought it was a great atmosphere as always, and I thought the crowd were fantastic. They supported the players. The players, like I said, didn't quite put in a vintage performance, but it was a performance that was suitable enough to get through to the next round.
Your favourites for the competition, does that put extra pressure on?
No, we were favourites before the season even started. How we were favourites before the season started, I don't know, because no one had seen us play yet. So, but listen, we're on a fantastic run, and that goes a long way to people going, oh, well, they're going to do this, they're going to do... Doesn't matter. We've got to take every game as it comes. Every game's different. Every game could be the next one that it comes to an end. And when it does eventually come to an end, we just roll our sleeves up and get on to the next game and start another one. And that's what we've got to do. But at the moment, like I said, there's no added pressure. The pressure is for me, obviously, trying to make sure we keep the lads' feet on the ground, and we make sure we try and repeat performance after performance at the standards they've set themselves. And that's the hardest bit, because obviously, with 19 wins on the bounce, sometimes it's easy to be complacent and take your foot off the pedal. But so far, the lads have been fantastic, as they were again today. And it's just important now that we keep that going.
We're back to the league next week against the last team to beat you.
Seems a long time ago, but it's still quite fresh in the memory, that one. And again, on the night, we played exceptionally well on the night. It was just a strange, bizarre game, but again, like we talked about the other week with Stourport, it's not a revenge mission. It's the next game on our fixture list, and it's the next game we want to go and get a result in. So it's going to be good to catch up with them again, because they were lovely people, and their team worked extremely hard on that night, and we got to go there and perform exceptionally well to get a result, and that's what we'll try and do.
That's great, thanks, Pete.
No worries.